Today's the day. I am putting in my garden beds in this area. I have been planting palm trees and citrus and other fruit trees in this area just to kind of save myself some time. I'm not really going to show anything I'm doing because I've already done that in other videos, but I'm going to cut an edge, uh, cardboard, put the sheet, do the sheet mulching with the cardboard. Or I'm putting compost on top, and then I have 10 yards of mulch in the front, so that'll easily do this area. I'm hoping that maybe I can continue further, but we will see. I'm not going to go through the plants on this video. This is just more of a before and after. I have spray painted the lines in previously, and I did a little narrow, so I think I'm gonna, like here, I'm gonna take more. And what you will notice is that I have the back here. I am actually leaving this grass. It may be hard to see, but this is a bit of a drainage ditch. I have a few in my yard that channel the water when we have torrential rains, which we did this last week. And I'm also going to leave this access to the fence, but I also think it'll be really fun for my dogs because they'll have all of these islands and different trails that they can go around. So that's what we're going to do now. If you don't like it, you can always cover it over, mulch it up, and add more plants. So let's just walk down the line real quick just to give you an idea. I've tried to space things out. I probably haven't spaced them out well enough, but a lot better than I used to. So this is right through here, hooks up with the main one that goes to a big drain. So this is the path, the main path that will come in behind both garden beds. So these are sort of the backbone, and then in the, in all the gaps and stuff. I mean, a lot of these palms are going to take a while to grow, but in these gaps, I'm going to plant some shrubs. I'm going to plant some, big perennials. I have some banana cannas, elephant ears, things like that. So, and then I'm going to have another entrance this way, and then underneath here, we're going to mulch under this tree, this big live oak, and we're going to put in some Turk's caps because they do quite well. And there's a plant I killed. So that is the next area down there to be developed. I'm just trying to space it out because honestly, it's a lot of work to plant all these trees because I have to amend heavily and then, come back, do the garden. But it's too much to do in a weekend. So I've just tried to spread out my work and do it while it's been a little bit cooler. So here is the view down here. So pretty long run, 50 feet, maybe more. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll show you where I'm at the end of the day. And then tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm going to continue until hopefully I can get rid of, or not get rid of, but use all the mulch. So it's the next morning. I'm feeling a little bit rough, to be honest. I'm really sore. So I didn't get it completed. I got it like 99% completed. It just ended up being a much bigger bed than I realized. So the length or the width, whatever you want to call it, it's just shy of 45 feet long. And the width, probably about half of that. So that was 10 hours worth of work on my part. I have a lot of like perennial starts in here that I purchased. Just walk around here. And the reason I know the length is because I know how wide each of these fence panels is. So it obviously is looking pretty empty. A lot of these starts that I put in get about 3 or 4 feet, and everything in here is immature. That's a little, these are like mini compost bins, and that'll also help to improve the soil. I'll leave them in spot for a couple of years and then I'll move them to a new spot. Really excited to get my first sable in the ground. I've been growing that one for a couple of years, or who knows how long actually. That's Sable Riverside. And this is the area down here where I did not get done, but I'm so close. So, and then that's a Santa Catarina Queen, another palm I've been growing for a while. So that went in yesterday, and some yuccas and some agaves. Maybe I'll just come down this end. Really bad looking Washingtonia Robusta, the worst one of the bunch, but it seems to be growing out of its funk. So yeah, it's a big one. I mean, I'm excited. I just don't sound excited because I'm pretty beat, and the prospect of doing another one today is uh, not thrilling. So I got over here. This was my goal for the weekend. Now the good thing is this one's half the size. It's about 20 feet and not 20 feet wide. So I drew it a couple times. So it's this outside one, and just a repeat of all the same plants. Actually, only one different. I got a Confederate rose back there. I mean, there are some ones I planted before that are a little bit different, but all the small ones, all the same. So um, ended up more like an island, but in time you won't be able to see through that. So that will be the secret path. And same thing here, and Texas mountain laurel, and we got some, Barbados cherry, and those should grow big and kind of obscure the path. So there we go, guys. That's as far as I got. I had to stop because it got dark. I couldn't see. I couldn't tell where I was putting the mulch. So see how far I get today. I'm not sure I'm going to get it all done, but going to try. 1 week later, and I did actually manage to get it all done on that Sunday. So bit of a cool morning. We had thunderstorms last night. Actually, coldest morning in a long time. I think when I woke up, it was 54 degrees, which is 12 degrees Celsius. But the sun's come out, but it's going to be a cool day, good for working. But here we are. Obviously, the big structure in the beds are the palms. I do have some citrus, things like that. And then a lot of the perennials are broadleaf evergreens from Texas and Mexico. They're the ones that seem to do well here. So let's just walk down. It's just the final look. So I ended up with a lot more mulch left over than I was expecting. So that means I need to get rid of it, or not get rid of it, but use it. So I'm already started on the next garden bed, and I don't think that I will be even using up all the mulch. So I will be continuing on until it's gone. So like I previously mentioned, I know everything looks quite small, but in time, even by the end of this, or by fall, things will be looking a lot bigger. And with the warm nights here, I really seen a lot of growth on some of the plants that I have that I was growing back in Oregon. So if we pan around, there is the first garden I put in down there. And there's the other one, garden bed number 2. So we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. The hardest thing about gardening is actually putting in a new bed, I would say. It's very, if you're doing it yourself and you don't have help, or you don't have somebody or hire someone to do it, it's pretty backbreaking work. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching.